Hello and welcome to another Kids Toon World video. In today's video, we'll be looking at top 10 animated ice-powered characters. Characters who can control and manipulate ice in animated series and in animated films. So number one, we've got Boboiboy Ice, which is the second level of Boboiboy's water element. As we all know, Boboiboy has 7 elements that he can control. One of them is water, and at the second level of his water element, it turns into ice powers. So using these powers, he can freeze his enemies and launch powerful ice attacks. So at number 2, we have Elsa from Disney's Frozen film. So Elsa is what we know as the Ice Queen. She is born with powerful ice powers, which are strong enough to even change the weather. So at number 3, we have FROZONE from Incredibles. So his real name is Lucius. He is a superhero and family friend to the Incredibles family. So he can wield control over ice and slide around using his ice powers. So at number 4, we have Jack Frost from Rise of the Guardians film. So he's the spirit of winter. So according to Western culture, he's the one who actually brings forth winter. Okay, so at number 5, we have General AOKIJI from One Piece. So he obtained his powers by eating the devil fruit, specifically the Logia devil fruit, and with that he can create ice and manipulate his body to turn into ice. And number 6, here we have Gray from Fairy Tail. So he actually uses magic. So his magic powers allows him to make ice, to create and shape ice however he wants to. At number 7, we have Iceman from the X-Men series. So he is a mutant, an Omega level mutant who can control the water vapor around him to create ice. At number 8, we have Haku from Naruto. So Haku is actually one of the earliest antagonists in the Naruto series. He uses ninjutsu power to create ice using his chakra. At number 9, we have Shoto Todoroki from My Hero Academia. So Shoto actually has 2 powers, fire and ice powers. So his right half of his body can actually control ice. Moving on to number 10, we have Hitsugaya from Bleach. So he is one of the captains in Soul Society from the Bleach anime and manga. So his ice element Zanpakuto is one of the strongest in Soul Society. So we move on to some honorable mentions that didn't make it to top 10. At number 11, we have ZANE from Lego Ninjago. So he uses ice-based ninjutsu powers. At number 10 here we have Mr. Freeze, one of the villains from Batman. So he uses an ice ray gun which can freeze his opponents. Here at number 13 we have the Ice King, one of the cartoon characters from Adventure Time. At number 14 we have one of the Bionicle's characters. We have KOPAKA. KOPAKA is one of the Bionicle characters who controls ice. At number 15 we have ARCTIGUANA, which is one of the forms that Ben 10 can take using his watch. He can alter his DNA to turn into a different alien. At number 16 we have Frostbite from Danny Phantom. And then at number 17 we have Hyuga, one of the characters from Saint Seiya. So he also uses ice manipulation powers. At number 18 we have another DC villain, which is Killer Frost. And then at number 19 we have KORRA from The Legend of Korra. So she's actually the avatar. So she's not only able to control ice, but also other elements, other 4 elements in the series. Ice is just one of, ice is actually one of the form of water that she can control. So at number 20 here we have Sailor Mercury from Sailor Moon. So that's it. So it's actually a top 20 video rather than a top 10. So we've presented 20 characters who can manipulate ice. So make sure you comment on which character is your favorite. Bye.